Hello YouTube, this is a follow-on from the last video that I did. Basically this one is a personal vlog. It's for friends and family and anybody else who's interested in making some benefit from this. I just want to give you a little update on my health situation. Last year I was diagnosed pre-diabetic. Levels were quite rising concerningly. So I did try to fast. So I was fasting intermittently just to try and get to within a range where I was no longer classed as pre-diabetic. So I did a bit of fasting and diet, and that didn't seem to do much work. I did lose a little bit of weight. The diabetic levels were rising. It was confirmed in summer 2025 that I was diabetic. I did have stomach problems, a lot of digestion issues, cramps, tummy cramps. So I thought I had some kind of food intolerance. So again, I kept trying different things just to make sure that it wasn't any particular fats or anything of that nature. I did visit the GP. He gave me various medications, given some tests. I had blood samples taken. Everything came back absolutely fine. I did obviously the stool samples for bowel cancer. Everything came back absolutely fine. There was no issues at all. So the samples were sent to the lab. Everything came back. Went on holiday in October in Lake Garda, and I was in absolute agony. It was very difficult to sleep through the night. Worse on a night, lying in bed. I had to get up, walk, pace the floor, up and down to the toilet. It felt a bit very difficult. Stomach problems. So again, I thought it was some kind of intolerance. When I got back home again, late October, I went back to the GPs. Had a GP visit. He referred me to a gastroenterologist at the hospital for an endoscopy and a colonoscopy. That was all booked in. And in the meantime, I was examined thoroughly. Everything, again, checked out okay. It looked as though it was IBS. So a CT scan was booked just to rule anything out. I did go and see the gastroenterologist, examined my tummy and thought it was a little bit tender, and basically she said we'll do a CT scan and just rule out anything else as well. So I was booked in for a CT scan. That happened very quickly, and the enterologist phoned me back, said we've got the results of the scan, can you come straight in? I can see what the problem is. There's no need to have the endoscopy, so just come in basically. So made an appointment, went in fairly urgently, and this was on the 4th of November, and we attended the office at the hospital, and the enterologist gave me the blow really. There was no fluffiness. It was basically the scan shows advanced pancreatic cancer, which has spread to my bowel, it's spread to my stomach, my spleen, my adrenal glands, and the peritoneum, which is the lining that covers the stomach. So basically, it's incurable, stage 4, very advanced. As I said, no cure. And she's offered palliative chemotherapy if I would like to go down that route. She did actually suggest, I did say, well, what is the prognosis? Are we looking at years? What are we looking at? She did say we're looking at months rather than years. So the prognosis was 8 weeks, from the 4th of November, 2025. She did suggest, she says, if I was in your shoes, I would just go home, enjoy what time that I have left. And basically, it's entirely up to you if you want palliative chemotherapy. She said, if you do, I have a slot booked for Friday. If you want to have basically what we need to do is give you a biopsy just so we know what type of cancer it is. And if you do want the chemotherapy, then we can target the drugs towards that particular strain of cancer. So I did go for the endoscopy. It's not the endoscopy, the sample, the biopsy. And I've now had four rounds of chemotherapy, coming up to my 5th round, which starts on the 1st of April. That's been delayed for about a month because I did have a growth on my lung, which we think may have been caused with the chemotherapy. That has now gone. It is more of a cyst now. So the oncologist is quite keen for me to restart the chemotherapy. So as I say, I'm 4 rounds of chemotherapy down now. The first round of chemo was harsh, brutal, a lot of side effects. It was 100%. It was the strongest type of chemotherapy. And it was very, very, very difficult. A lot of side effects from that: cramps, diarrhea, sickness, fatigue. It was just dreadful. So they've reduced the dose on that slightly, and it has helped. But it's still, it's not easy. It does knock you off your feet. But the good thing is, I'm saying that the good thing, there is a little bit of good out of this. I'm 4 rounds in now, and I've had a recent CT scan. And what they've said is most of the pancreatic cancer, the main source of the cancer, has actually started to shrink. And a lot of the other tumours in the peritoneum and other areas are actually shrinking as well. However, there is one in my stomach which is starting to grow a little bit. Now, I'm hoping by the time we get on to round 5, round 6, that will address that and hopefully start acting to reduce that one as well. So the main tumour in the pancreas is shrinking, which is good, except for one in the stomach, which is starting to grow a little bit. So that is a concern, but let's get back on the chemo. And that's devastating for me, devastating for the family. I have a fantastic supportive wife and family and friends, and everybody's just been fantastic and very supportive, and work have been great. I've retired now on ill health, so I'm now a man of leisure as long as I can be, hopefully. So I'm just taking it all a day at a time now. As I say, the prognosis on the 4th of November was 8 weeks, and we're now coming into we're almost into April now. So I'm blessed and I'm grateful for the time I have, and it's just very much living day to day. So the reason I'm doing this vlog, I'm not looking for sympathy, I'm not looking for anything of that nature. I just want to tell it as it is. I do have a lot of supportive friends and family and everybody, and it's fantastic. Everybody's constantly messaging, how are you today, how's things, how's the chemo, how's this, how's that, how's the other. The purpose of the vlog is to keep people updated, and I intend to make more of these vlogs just on my journey, just so people, family, friends, and anyone else who can benefit from this can check in and take away from this whatever you wish, or not. It's entirely up to you, but yeah, that's where we are. So it's a personal vlog, and it is a little bit it's a bit morbid, but it's for posterity as well. And I know my granddaughter and my family want me to keep on the YouTube channel, and I've been lying low for a long, long time now. And really, I didn't have a lot to talk about, but now suddenly I do have an awful lot to talk about, and I think it does help to talk. But this is, as I say, is directed towards friends, family, and anybody else who can glean some benefit from it. So really that's it. It's just a quick update. I will keep you posted. I will post some more vlogs during my journey. Yeah, it's going to be up and down, I would imagine. I'm actually feeling okay at the moment. Yeah, not too bad, but chemo round 5 starts next week. So usually 5 days after that, I'm kind of flawed a little bit, but yeah. I am blessed where I am. I think, I've reached the age of 60 now. I'm very grateful for everything I've done in life, and I do feel for those who are a lot younger. I've had a good innings, And I'm not saying it's over yet. There is 1% survival rate on this. I'm just hoping I can be that 1%. But yeah, I'm not to complain. But thanks anyway, and I'll keep you all posted. And you'll be seeing me again very, very soon. And the other thing is, this channel, I'm going to be out and about, enjoying life as much as possible, and sharing those experiences as well. And yeah, it'll be nice just to travel around. At the moment, we're up in Scotland, me and my wife, just having a few days up here. That's another story for another vlog. Airbnb, oh, great. But yeah, I'll probably mention that in a later vlog. But anyway, that's it. I've waffled on long enough now, and I'll speak to you all soon. Take care.